Party people and the place to be. Live from 58 Dream Street, we're James and the Games. And today, diving back in to Chrono Cross. So I'm very excited here. Episode 6. And if I recall correctly, and I do, I checked, we are at the summit of Mount Pyre. Or perhaps in at any rate, we've done the Mount Pyre bit. So that piece is complete. And we've advanced from there to Fort Dragonia, where I have solved the 4 puzzles of go down this hallway and figure out how to get to the crystal by doing whatever the gimmick of the particular hallway is, and by thus solving that, getting the crystal. We've done that, so now we're at the cusp of getting the reward. So I gotta mess around with some volume levels here for a moment. Hang tight with me. There we go. Want to get the music at a good level in my headphones. It looks like a good level, I think, for the folks at home, but let me know if I'm wrong about that. At any rate, when I speak, the voice bar goes a little bit higher than the music bar. And that's probably just as much as people would want, because, no disrespect to my own voice, it's not as pretty as the music of Chrono Cross, for example. This rad Scars of Time song that continues to make me suspect we're going to some kind of desert at some point, but who knows, we'll see. For now, let's find out what happens at Fort Dragonia. Okay, that'll do for now. Bit of a scramble getting to air today because, as I've mentioned, my vacation has ended. So that's not actually even the problem. Had I left work when I planned to for the day, having had a very productive day, very productive week, first week back so far, everything would have been fine. But the twist, excuse me, gotta fix something here. The twist was that I've been working, going into the office, which is novel to me because the renovations proceeded on the office immediately after the pandemic, and thus hadn't been in the office since March of 2020. So I was all excited to get in, see my peeps, my coworkers, and I didn't see a soul because various people are still, working from home, flex schedules and all that. And then just as I got up to leave, for whatever reason, everyone just started drifting into the office for a few minutes. So it was, oh, hey, wow, great. Excellent to see everybody. But I got bogged down. So then I got home, I had to eat lunch, get everything going. All right, here we are, though. Oh, I forgot about this Fort Dragonia music, which I love. Although it's also, okay. Actually, I need a little bit more volume for myself. One sec. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. Let's get her up on full screen. Cuba! Yeah. Isn't that how it goes? I mean, the very nice thing, I'm not just saying this because I'm documenting the fact that I'm saying this on the internet, is that everyone in my office is great. And even, so that, there's no one who I'll be like, oh man, I ran into this person today instead of, they're all great. So whoever shows up, I'll be very happy. But even like I did get to talk to our cleaning staff for a fair bit on Monday, and she's great. I had a longer conversation with her than I'd ever had because we were the only 2 people who entered the floor that entire day. I kept scaring her because she thought she was just cleaning in silence. Every day this week I've alarmed her at least once. Okay, here we go. Within the cylinder, a tablet beckons. Oh wait. Classic SquareSoft random boss introduction. It's appropriate to have a boss fight here. We haven't set anything up. So boom, here's the thing. Kind of like Makes me think of Atma Weapon in Final Fantasy VI. The climactic fight. The field effect is strange looking. Okay. Son of a gun. Is this thing gonna turn into a gun? At any rate, we know how to start. Oh, come on, man. That fight was so hard for me when I was young. And so, I don't want to even... want to be careful with the spoilers, just in case, for other folks for this... I don't even know if anyone else is here yet. For this very old game. Very old classic game that probably everyone knows the major moments of. Hissy Wissy. That's never promising. Oh, good, it missed. I always worry that any kind... Oh, no. Whoa, this thing is... Ah! This is a... The design is neat. Yeah, I had to fight Atma Weapon so many times my first playthrough of Final Fantasy VI. Or my first playthrough where I had access to the cartridge long enough to get to the floating island. And so to finally win and like the relief and the triumph that you feel there, followed immediately by that thing that happens, was a real emotional ride. For a kid who hadn't yet encountered something serious and emotional happening in a... Well, I guess some serious emotional things have already happened by the time you get there. This was it's a whole different thing. Okay, so obviously we're not hurting this thing. It's innate white. That's a drag. But Kid's got all the black for the team, so I guess we'll set her to it next time her turn comes around. Okay, this guy doesn't... Although I gotta pay attention to whether his defenses are changing when his mode shifts. Oh, come on. Can't target the photon beam at... Oh, come on. You can't pause between moves? Let us do something? Yes, but you're thinking of the what happens leading up to the big thing and then what happens immediately after the big thing. Which are, yeah. Just what a game. What a great game. I am going to try at some point in the indeterminate future, because all of my plans of things to stream that I'm not already currently streaming, there can't be a date on them. But oh, come on. Are you kidding me here? Alright, fine. What a jerk. I guess I should be using other elements then, even just to get some control of the field. What can Surge throw out there? You know what? This isn't going to be great as far as healing goes for Kid, but it'll get the ball rolling. We're all about the same hit points, even though Kid has more damage. Oh, and she's fatigued. Do I have something that'll be good for that? I want to focus on the cause of getting a non-all-white field. Yeah, I'm hoping to cajole my girlfriend into doing a Let's Play with me. Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. Because every time I replay that game as an adult, I try to do it with somebody so I can, be able to see them experience it for the first time, gimmick. And I bet she won't see that particular event coming. Okay, this is not going well for the home team. But we have some outs here. Of course, they're outs that will benefit our opponent. Not great. You know, for that Pixel remaster, did they, is it the, Super Nintendo script or a new translation, or I think there was somewhere along the line of re-releases a more complete translation. I've honestly only ever encountered the official Woolsey translation from the first release. Alright, what am I gonna do here? Obviously just hitting this thing is not the strategy. I gotta look at what other folks have though. Okay. When I imagine that, I assume it maintains some like key Woolseyisms, but also makes up for the by and large hacking of the, like from what I understand, the original English translation, because of memory limitations and the Japanese alphabet is more efficient, only preserves like 50% of the actual original dialogue, or something absurd like that. Oh, Stimpinski! I was actually saying this when this guy came up. This is the SquareSoft style, like, it's appropriate to have a boss fight here, but we don't want to have you like finally defeat some plot important character, and we haven't set up any kind of monster that lives here. So we just walked up to the room, and this thing fell and was like, let's fight. It didn't even say let's fight. It just fell and started fighting us. So, yeah, why are we fighting? Nobody knows. It's a mystery. It's a secret to everyone. Okay. Now you gotta try Pilfer on everyone. This isn't getting the hurt this guy part of the fight started, but it's advancing the cause of maybe getting something cool. What did you steal, kid? Ah, it's just a screw. I mean, screws are good, actually. That's been one of the things that has gated my potential for new armor. Ah. Okay. Wait, does Pip have any red? No. Alright. If I lose this fight, which seems possible, I gotta give some real thought to how I'm gonna support my party better. How we're gonna lay out our elements to make up for the fact that I have 2 innate whites against an innate white foe. Oh, I hear Danielle arriving home. I should pause, even though I don't think this is a real-time battle, and go say hi. I'll be right back, gang. Back at her. Yeah, HD Rumble, that has been good. Most notable, I'm most reminded of it every time I put the controller down during something important happening. My lighting has suddenly become horrible. The like USB to plug adapter overheated, so my light over here doesn't shine on me because it's off. Oh well. So Cupid, you were saying that it was a miracle that that event in Final Fantasy VI was not spoiled for you. When did you? When were you first playing through Final Fantasy VI? Oh dear, this isn't going good for the home team. If Surge is down, yeah, this isn't gonna go good for the team. Oops. Okay, we'll have to recalibrate, but okay. Let's try to put some black in there. I mean, maybe Kid and Pip can hold this down, but... Okay. If they can, it's not going to be on the strength of a level 1 gravity blow. Oh yeah, no, that's a substantial delay. Like for me, it was 1996, or possibly 97. But at any rate, no later than the summer of 97. So, and I hadn't read a word. I didn't even know there was a Final Fantasy III until literally I was at my buddy's and it was just like, "You want to borrow this?" Yes, I do. Magic defense down. That's not great. Alright, what do you got from level 2? Hell Soul! I don't think I'm going to be able to remove this guy's soul from his body. So why don't I hit him once? And then... my best black is a level 3 multi-attack. Don't think this is gonna be what does the trick. 1 damage. Okay, the elements are actually less helpful. I am less resentful today of the popularity of Final Fantasy VII than I was at the time, because we were in junior high school, of course, when this came out. So the same buddy who had loaned me Final Fantasy VI, because, you know, you're probably aware, you know, adolescent boys often really stupid and have weird values. So as soon as a 3D RPG existed, it became verboten to question whether Final Fantasy VII was the greatest game of all time in any way, or to even be like, you know, I still like Final Fantasy VI better. Anything like that was just like, how dare you? We're supposed to recognize the supremacy of... What am I saying? What am I trying to say? Oh! Jeez, Pip had 1 black all along. I don't think it's going to matter. So I wound up for a while. I was like an anti-Final Fantasy VII person for reasons that had nothing to do with Final Fantasy VII. I've never revisited it, but I've mellowed. Because I can remember, I had a good time when I played it. It was impactful. But it's just, I don't know. Come on, sun, saw, thing. Just kill us all. Send us to hell. Throwing in the towel. Yeah, there were, like... Here are some of the actual, like, legitimate things that I didn't like as much in the game. That I think are... Oh, yeah, the gameplay is basically the same. Oh, man. Life force called Surge was not even a... You know, what does that even mean? Surge was definitely born in both of the 2 timelines. Even the one where he's dead now. But anyway. Yeah. So, okay. One thing, and this is, you know, probably doesn't matter to most people's enjoyment of a Final Fantasy game, but I really didn't like that they took away the possibility of having 2-player mode. I love playing Final Fantasy 6 or 5 with another person, even though, like, it's pretty limited what they get to do. But I mean, like, a good JRPG works even if just both people are invested and only one person is playing. So if the other person can at least, like, press some buttons during the battles, you know, that's fun. Oh, no, I mean, like, Cuba, like, you can, when you're playing Final Fantasy VI, if you go into the configuration menu, you can just say, you can set the party up so that, you know, any number of the characters are controlled by the second controller in battle. It doesn't give you anything on the world map. Like, player one is still running the show in anything but a battle. But your friend can sit there, and then when the fight comes, you know, if your friend's better at Street Fighter than you can play Sabin, for example. Or if your friend is better than you at just watching a meter slowly fill, you give them Cyan. Okay. So, what's the thought here? Do I have plenty of unassigned black, and I actually even have an empty slot here. So let's put this gravity blow before I even think about taking anything out. Oh yeah, Surge has 2 blank slots. That's good, because this is not... Hell Soul is not going to be the way. Because that's clearly attempting a... That's like a... trying to get a one-hit kill kind of move. Let's give the team all some of this. Very good. Don't have an innate blue, or I'd summon this Frog Prince. Let's see what he can do. Okay. Actually, let's look at Pip next. Pip has a little bit of black, but let's fill him up on gravity blows. And then I might come to regret giving him that many, because obviously I also want Kid to be well equipped. Although I guess once we're all stacked with gravity blows, it's not about any one particular person building them up for the rest of us. That's disappointing to have the multi-person attack, but it also very much didn't work. It might turn out that I'm way off base, so I think the other thing I should do is say, well, you know, Kid is the only one I have who has right now who has an innate not white. So maybe I should prepare the other two for the cause of contributing a bit more here. We'll set Photon Beam aside for the moment. Simple little fireball. What do I have here? Ointment. Fire Pillar. That'd be a good one to get in there. I'll put it down over Meteorite for now. So then we'll have... And then if I do a little bit with Pip... Give him Fireball over. I mean, just take some of these whites out. Oh no, that's actually what I want. I'll put it in over Ice Blast. For now. And then perhaps this Fire Pillar. Or do I even have any more? No, I don't. Do I have more Fireball? No, I don't. Okay. Maybe this configuration will help. Or maybe it won't. But yeah, Stupinski, if you're there, prepare for the entire context of the Sunsaw dude fight. Oh no! Sorry, kids. Boss fight before you can have your cutscene. Can that help? Yeah, a little. I don't know if that's actually any better. Oh well. It's probably not that important. Here we go. We'll start out by ineffectually beating on it. Of all the combos you had to interrupt. Rich lore, right? There is a sun guy. When he drops down, he attacks you. Koopa, I just started thinking about Mario's Killer Sun and how, in fact, he has pretty much the same introduction. You're just walking along in the quicksand level. Alright, that was exactly what I was hoping would not happen from the Kiss attack. a monster in an RPG kisses you, it almost always makes you want to kill your friends. I'm hoping that's not what's happening to Kid, but I don't know. At any rate, do I have... No, not Luminaire. Cover all. Slash. Revive. Ah! I know that I have elements now that can fix white conditions. Didn't realize I didn't have any attacked, or I might have dealt with that as part of the prep for the second attempt at the battle. Oh, she's just asleep or stunned? That's more bearable to me, if that's what's going on. Yeah, Pip doesn't have anything. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, let's start the process of seeing if we can build up that black enough to do some damage. Of course, also his defenses might be adjusting when he's changing form. He might have higher magic defense in some cases than in others. Because certainly these initial black element attacks are not... nothing I've done so far has impressed me in any way with its impact on our foe. But let's see. Get enough black in that field. Waffle syrup below! Yes, that was not a great first attempt with what I want to see here is if we can build to the point that these gravity blows will do some damage. So this one also I don't expect to do much. But if Surge gets stacked next, before this guy puts another element in the field, we can do a full black field. Never mind. No. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, as the song goes. Oh, that one missed. This is definitely a wacky foe. I like him. Complete lack of context aside. Ah, of course that puts 2 in, so no. We gotta keep going with the weaker ones. I want at least 2 in the field before I uncork a strong one. And this isn't going to do the trick either. It's going to push the black that's already there out of the field. Well, might as well take my 2 element level. Oh, no, no! That was not what I meant to click on. Huh. Well, interesting. You can run from a boss fight. Excuse me, sir. Not! Well, hopefully this time it misses the first time it does kissy kissy. That is so far from the worst accidental menu selection I've had in an RPG recently that I'm at peace with it. Because my first, I've been playing Wizardry 5, Heart of the Maelstrom, and my first party wipe situation was not from a difficult combat or from a particularly devious section of the dungeon where like, you know, teleported me into a place with a lot of pits and spinners and I got confused. Hit too many pit traps. No, all that happened, the whole story, for my first party wipe in Wizardry 5, was that I inspected a trap on a treasure chest. It was the Demon Eye trap. And then I pressed D for disarm or disable or whatever it is. And then, of course, it asks you which character, and you have to press the number referring to that character. My thief is number 4. I went to press number 4. My finger slipped and pressed 3. My fighter is not capable of disarming a trap. There is no going back on it once you've committed. The trap went off, and it turns out that particular trap's effect is to potentially turn any one of your party members to stone. And potential in this case turned out that every single one of them got turned to stone and we were party white, just like that. It was the first time I took advantage of the fact I was allowing myself to have a disc backup, and I was like, that's such bullshit. And they all got turned to stone in a particular spot in the dungeon where even just getting them back and bringing them to the temple to get them softified or unpetrified, whatever you want to say, would have been in and of itself like the full experience of the game so far. Like I would have had to grind the same characters up. Man, we are not getting the opportunity here for 2 blacks in the field. But I want to believe what's going to happen. Nah. Come on. Just let Surge have a go. Or Pip. Okay. Pip's... Okay. 2 black in the field, a gravity blow +3. If this does a significant amount of damage, we rejoice. If not, we despair. Dread. Horror. Now it's appropriate to half of your face is a shadow. No! Nope. The answer here, as it turns out, shall not involve just countering his element. I need something else here. But what? Well, I could try a different element. And at any rate, I can't leave the field in its current state. Triple white is not the scene. Is that going to do anything? Nothing. Yeah, go ahead. Shut down the black elements. Oh, or don't. Fail to. But yeah, okay. Physical attacks are... Even Pip's weak attack is just as good as his gravity blow +3 with a 2 out of 3 black field. So the answer here is not overcoming the thing with elements. Nonetheless, we gotta control that elemental distribution. No, not Surge. Let's keep yourself alive, actually, kid. If I gotta do this a third time, I gotta remember to give myself something that can overcome the white status effect, since one of the white status effects is obviously just sleep or charm or whatever it's called. Surge is just sitting there useless. It's not ideal because he's the only one with resurrect. Okay, well, we keep on hitting. Oh, would you just lay off with this? The worst part is that my best healing is the recover all element, which is a white element. What else do we have? Really not very much. Even though tablets are a small amount, they're probably going to do the best. This is definitely the most challenging fight so far, although it's challenging in the sense of it's an unconventional fight. No, I'm gonna stick it out. This at least is adding a white that will push out a white. As is this. Oh no, now Surge is weak-minded. It's not the biggest problem we have here. I can't target allies, so I can't even try to give him a smack and see if that wakes him up. Approach. And obviously, this guy's abilities are having some kind of impact on my stamina regeneration, or something, because I'm getting a lot of turns here where I'm putting me nowhere near full stamina. Well, certainly hope. Oh, are you raising your magic defense, buddy? Does that really seem necessary? I don't know if I'd waste a turn or an element level or whatever raising my own magic defense when the powerful magic attacks were less effective than weak physical attacks. Ah! Okay, I was hoping that Surge would wake up at some point. He's still fatigued, but he's awake. Ah, but attacks indeed take more stamina than oh no. I've let the field get all white again. Thank goodness he's using the anti-black and not something that would cause me more problems. Okay. Shit him with a fireball. Right now in Wizardry 5, my latest frustration is that I know what I need to do next. I'm very confident I know what I need to do next, but what I need to do is I need to steal a particular object from an NPC. But the way that stealing works in Wizardry 5 is when you're talking to the NPCs, you press steal and it says who's going to steal, and then you hopefully press 4 for your thief, or whoever your thief is. And then ooh, I just got an idea for a third attempt here. Okay. And then, if it works, you don't it's not like Ultima 6. You don't get to look at their inventory and be like, I will use the pickpocket spell on this thing that I want. All you get to do... Oh, Pip. What's happening to Pip? Don't understand what just happened, but it was cool. Pip looks, Did his wings get bigger? He definitely changed color. I don't know if this is a Pip thing or a thing that the son of a gun has done to Pip. What do you got for healing? Right, Cure Plus. +1. Okay, let's see what we can do for a little Pip. Anyway, so the most likely result of stealing is not that you get any given item. If it succeeds, you most likely get gold. And then you can just keep trying. But you're most likely to get gold. And I assume if you get an item, it's also random based on whatever he has in his inventory. But then, if you get caught stealing, you have to fight the NPC. And if you kill the NPC, now you need to go back to the town and pay to the temple to get them resurrected. Kind of like getting absolution in Dark Souls. And then you gotta go down and start the cycle over. And the fight with him is hard because he's in an anti-magic room and he summons a big party of monsters to help him. It's rough. It's rough game. And it's frustrating when the particularly difficult part is just that I need the random number generator to decide that I stole the thing that I need. Is he just red because he's fatigued? I don't know. Really curious if Pip has some kind of cool limit break where he'll eventually reveal that whatever he is, my people can transform into giants or something. Oh, even fatigued eventually goes away. That's comforting to know. Oh, Kid is actually still pretty roughed up. Someone's got to help her out. Does Surge have another... No, he doesn't. Another Cure Plus, so just think. Wow. Surge will do the hit the bad guy move that he's fond of. Okay. Worst thing about anti-black here is just putting white in the field, but it's not even doing that to a terrible degree. Can Pip land one hit and still act? Yes. No. If he doesn't... Okay, if he doesn't have enough stamina left to do a weak attack, it ends his turn. It's not when stamina is 0. Can Kid help herself? Not to a great degree. But you know what? Even on a small degree, might help her stay alive. The concern you always have in a boss fight like this in an RPG, J or otherwise, is that it's going to turn out that the way to get through it, the solution, is like a puzzle, and not just like, no, this guy's tough, so you just gotta gradually get those hits in. Ah, okay. One full stamina, it doesn't end my turn. This might not be a bad... I mean, the whiteness of it is not great, but I do think restoring stamina and HP to the whole team does seem great. And we'll get to see a new animation. It's kind of expecting that it would be something cute and peaceful and vaguely reminiscent of Jigglypuff. That was good. That was good. 10 out of 10 would cast again. Can't in this fight, of course. That's how elements work in this game, but in another future fight. Hey, he's Happy Sun now. Is Happy Sun more vulnerable to black elements? Let's test it. Oh, we barely even have the option to test it anymore. Oh! No, it's not that. It's the... Okay. I understand. Should have done something, though. We gotta get all that white over there. Okay. Do one attack surge. And then let's do something. A level 3 fire pillar. Why not? That was something. Okay, let's see if this ball will keep rolling. Please don't beat on Pip. He's very small. He means well. Yeah. Against all odds, the sun is weak to the scorching rays, to the scorching power of fire. A little strange, but let's roll with it. See if that's a trend we can keep up. What is kids? What if fusing a red elemental attack with physical damage? See how that goes. Our biggest hit yet. Okay. Okay. Now, what has Surge got? He's used up his fire pillar. Oh, Magma Burst is a single enemy attack. Great. Oh, come on. Okay. Hey. Hey. We've got him. Right where we want him. Yeah, if you're not doing that to Pip, you're not setting yourself up well here, buddy. Yeah, Surge can use a rest. Although it's unfortunate that it does not look at... Why the long face, pal? Ah, but can't add more red to the pain. Is he also vulnerable to water? The opposite of fire? No. I mean, at this point, we're getting pretty close to, like, a weak attack sending this thing packing. What? Well, I'd love to get a good pilfering on a boss. Even if you've already done it, you know it's just screwed. I mean, screws are good. What you always hope for is getting the sun blade or something. He needs one more. Oh, but he's not fatigued anymore. Is it gonna let him finish his turn with the 0.2? No, it's not. Well, something's happening. Very difficult to interpret. Okay, good. It's like this could easily be death or a second form. But it was death. We got the growth level. Everyone was on their feet. Triumph. Excellent. Okay. With no further ado, unless the cutscene starts immediately, it does not. Without further ado, make some quick repairs to the elemental loadouts of everybody. But get the white back, especially in Surge's. What did I take away from Surge up here? That was a magnificent death. Do I have a level 6 element? I think my summon might be level 6. But I can't even do that. Oh no. Tornado trap. Oh, are both of my trap elements? Yes. I mean, for now, I guess I'll put it in. It does seem like the kind of thing that is very situational. Okay. But a photon beam. I will replace this magma burst. And let's put meteorite in over the gravity blow +2. And I mean, I don't remember everything I changed. It was minutes ago. But Surge is mostly a pretty mixed guy here, but let's yeah. Oh, I'm content with this right now. I can make more changes if I get into trouble with it. Okay. Now Pip. Oh. Yes, by all means, let's now get the panacea in here. And I never took his recover all out. The only other thing is whiteout. Recover white status effects specifically. And what general theme do I even have going? I don't know. I think Pip could maybe use a little yellow. Or maybe not. Who knows? And this is okay. That'll do for now. Can revisit based on. I think it's easier to figure out what should my Lodo be right now, or what should I do to it in the moment when you know what you're facing, than it is to be like, what would be the best Lodo? Because for instance, I never would have thought I should not have my main guy, my innate white guys overloaded with white. Alright, 1 second. I'm gonna see if this thing is unoverheated. I know it doesn't matter. Nobody cares. It's bugging the hell out of me that half my face isn't lit when I glance at it. Okay, 1 second. Back. Put this back where it was. Okay. Beautiful! Hooray! If it dies again, I don't care. I'll live with it. Quit being such a baby. Okay. What's a good level 1 here for Kid? Well, what is she? I mean, obviously, she's dominant red and black. With a little Cure Plus in there. I wanted to have something red or black up here, I think. A very powerful Magma Bomb, perhaps. And then level 6. I don't know. What do I got? What do I got? Magma Burst. Magma Burst +2. Let's do it. Okay, you take the white out. Just, you know, it could come in handy to have, but also just in the for seeding that field there. And then what else? What final thing would I do here? Do. I don't know. Bushwhack. Sure. Again, easy enough to change at a later date. How confident am I that I'm not about to get smashed with another boss fight? Reasonably confident. Let's see what happens here. Oh, we've made another crystal dragon appear, which brings unto us an elevator. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, options. Let's go up first. Here we are. Up to the left we see we're on a balcony. Seems quite possible that to the oh no, looks like to the right might actually be something quite different. Here we are in a place and there's a guy of some sort. Is that just a standard enemy? Hey, wait a minute. I recognize this. And in fact, Surge has recently re-experienced the vision of standing over Kid's dead body, which he did in his dream or whatever it was at the very start of the game, which was here in Fort Dragonia. One begins to suspect that something important will happen soon. No mercy for alphabets. Has Pip changed color forever? Am I imagining that? Would have sworn Pip was whiter before midway through that battle when he started acting weird. Alright, that time we actually had the consumables for the healing. And obviously these are not NPC guards. They are... Hey, want to fight a bunch of guards? And why not? Strange combo there. Acacia Privates. Alright, so these are low ranking guys. They're still making their way. In hopes of being true dragoons one day. And we're gonna assume that the heroes are just beating them unconscious. For example, Kid bonked that guy in the forehead with the butt of her knife, knocking him unconscious, as opposed to, you know, running up and viciously slitting his throat or something. Maybe. Who knows? Always, I guess, a conundrum when you're trying to imagine the RPG world as a real place with verisimilitude, and you get like it's always tough to reckon with exactly how much violent fighting goes on. And this, I don't even think that Chrono Cross is standing out as a particularly bad example. when really, there are definitely Western RPGs I can think of where like you get attacked occasionally by ruffians in the town. Then at a certain point you're like, holy moly, why would anyone think these people are heroes when they are just leaving a trail of bodies just like kicked over to the side of the road? Hopefully they're at least kicking the bodies over to the side of the road. They're just leaving them right there on the street. It's even worse. Man, sucks to be the Acacia private whose assignment is to follow a dragoon around on foot. Only one. So this one guy, you know, this dragoon is constantly lording it over. He's one guy that has to walk beside him. Then also, it's just a pain in the ass. Walking it. Like the dragon is just going to be much faster. I don't know. But I guess, like, you know, probably a lot of military cultures have hazing in them. It's just one of the things the dragoons do. Here, hold my lance for a minute, but it's twice as tall as me. You've got the little thing on the side for resting it. Private, did I give you an order? In the first Witcher short story, and you know, if you ever played The Witcher at all, they call him, what do they call him, the Butcher of Blaviken or something like that? And the very first Witcher short story is about how he got that name. And it's precisely that he killed 7 guys in a fight in public. And they did deserve it, and they were the bad guys. It's just not generally considered good to cause a bunch of horrible violence in a public place. They included that scene in the show, too. This is one of my disappointments with the show. I haven't watched that much of it, partially because I was disappointed. But a lot of the Witcher short stories, at least. Like, I don't know if he ditched this when he went to the novels. But a lot of the Witcher short stories are very explicitly, like, using fairy tales as their basis. So the 7 guys that Geralt kills to become the Butcher of Blaviken are, like, they're the you know, the green version of the 7 dwarves. And he still kills these guys in the first episode of the show. But it's really not clear that you're supposed to be imagining them as the 7 dwarves. It's one of the I really enjoy. I didn't go on to the novels, but I read the first 2 short story collections for The Witcher. And that was definitely something I really enjoyed. I thought it was done pretty well, working in the fairy tales, and like the moment where you start to think like, wait a minute, hold on, this guy's the Beast from Beauty and the Beast or whatever. It's neat. It's good stuff. Oh, we have burns. Well, put some ointment on those burns, kid. Problem solved. If only it were that simple in real life. Okay. So, I remember during the intro, excuse me, just a moment here, sir. And he's polite, he doesn't mind. I'll fight you when you turn around, kid. Demon Charm! And it's on. To my mind, for your fantasy world building, you should always spell demon the cool AE way. Why does your magical fantasy world spell demon, which is 1 vowel after the D? Doesn't look fantasy style. Or it's not the most fantasy it could be. At any rate. Alright, kid. Get in there. Here's what we're gonna try to do with kid. Oh. No, I was gonna say, if she can get up to full element level or level 5 before this guy drops, I'll have to do the red pin and see if we can take them both down. Acacia Sergeant. You gotta really climb the ranks before they make you a Dragoon. Unless the Dragoons are a parallel track. So like, even a Sergeant doesn't get his own dragon to ride? It's tough. Oh wait, but there's another enemy too. Why not? Let's have a little dagger flinging fun. That did the trick. Alright, max out our healing, got an electro bolt and a gravity blow. Now let's take a look at this demon charm. I feel like, I mean, Kid is not a demon. This just seems like a good candidate here. What does it do? Protection against anti-black. And it will increase her magic? No. It'll reduce. They really ought to make the numbers what it's telling you it's going to reduce. The change number should be red or something. But slightly lower magic defense, but protection against anti-black. I mean, it would have been really helpful if there was some way to get to that treasure chest prior to fighting the boss who keeps casting anti-black on me. I remember this room from the intro. Oh, and I remember being in the balcony. This didn't happen. Or did it? I don't think it did. Well, I've seen these things before, right? Or something like this. What's it called? Bunyip? Maybe I haven't. Okay, it's an 8 red. So sorry, kid. Yikes. He's busting it. Ah, okay, never mind. Not yikes. This guy's pitiful. The only challenge here will be not feeling guilty for beating up this weird looking thing. What do we got? What do we got? Ah, this is Pip's only blue attack, so we might as well bust it out. I don't think this thing's... Despite its dramatic introduction, I don't think this thing's gonna rise even to the level of a mini-boss in terms of challenge. Now we get to see the... I invited the introduction of a new and scary sounding and looking attack by commenting on how confident I was feeling. I do see how I did that to myself. And that was more powerful too. But, get a little cure plussing going on. Pip needs it the most. And then, Surge can bust out. Aqua Ball +2. 2 blue in the field. I feel pretty good about this. This feels like a second form. I doubt it. Well, that's quite a second form. And now it's an 8 black. Oh. Oh, my friend. You haven't thought this out. You should have stayed in hiding. Let's go. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? I didn't really get... Pip doesn't actually have that much white in terms of attacking. So do your adorable little pounce, Pip. Mostly for the sake of seeding that field. So the Surge that... Yeah, I wasn't expecting a lot of that. Surge will unleash the true devastation here. When the time comes. Doesn't actually look like it in any way, but just because of proximity, I'm caused to think of the fire giant from Elden Ring. Also, an excellent second phase boss reveal of a gigantic single eye. I love that because that fight with the fire giant, when it starts, it looks like you see the fire giant coming and you're like, oh man. Obviously, you know, I guess what a fire giant looks like is not something Wizards of the Coast can sue you over, because it looks like it's like right out of the monster manual. So at the start you're like, ah yes, you know, a tribute to here to the D&D monster manual. And then by the end, because the fire giant in his second form, his chest, a big eye opens up in his chest and stuff. By the end of that, you're like, oh man. Hopefully, Wizards of the Coast are like, you know, adjusting plans for D&D next to steal this excellent design and use it for their own purposes. You know, and turnabout would be fair play here. Should I go to the Luminaire? Nah, I'll save Luminaire. Photon Beam +1. This should be pretty powerful. And indeed it was. Excellent. Excellent. Let's see if I can get Pip up to level 5 here, so that he can... Oh, actually, I was gonna say so that he can soothe the team and put some white in the field, but if he's got Photon Beam +2, it'd be pretty soothing if this thing just died right now. Oh, not quite, but feels like it's going well for the home team. Oh, come on, man. Too scared to take a fully loaded white element field attack from Surge? That's actually entirely fair. And Lumina. Now, this is an all enemy attack, so it's not going to be maximum effectiveness against a single enemy, but let's see what we can do here. Oh, that was okay. That was alright. I can live with that. Alright, Pip. Now, let's build you up for a little soothing. Unless... No. Okay, we should soothe. Surge in particular is getting a little roughed up, and he's the one who's also causing the most harm to the foe, so... And also, you know, he's a good guy, and we should look out for him. We've already lost one Surge to a tragic boating accident years ago. Well, we did the soothe move just in time. I think this thing is propping itself up on its hands. And maybe its eye looks a little waterier, a little more watery. I think we've got it on the ropes. At any rate, Surge's move is the same either way. Just to get the element level up. A little more. And... Devil Thunder! I was hoping you wouldn't look over towards poor Pip. Oh! But Pip did very well under pressure there. We're proud of you, Pip. Okay, can we get this done? The old dash and slash? Because I've opted not to help Pip. Okay. Maybe Pip will get the chance to help himself right now. Or finish this thing off with a string of weak attacks. That would have been a great one to hit, pal, but okay. Cover all. So I think I sold this thing short by not granting it the likelihood of rising to mini-boss status. This is definitely a mini boss at least. Ooh! And telegraphed the second one, so Surge was able to... We'd have to question, you know, Surge's entire fighting strategy if the second double axe handle had landed. Meteorite. Alright, come on. Just gonna drop a comet on an unsuspecting foe's head. Also a move that a boss does in Elden Ring. Okay. It would have been brilliant, quite frankly, if that eye beam had then formed, like the pupil lets a demon out, and then the third form of the boss is just kind of extended from the second form of the boss. Alright, got the job done. We're healed-ish. We got a cool sounding move that is probably related to that Hell Soul, or whatever it was called, move. Hey, you know what? Kid ought to have ointment equipped. It's a level 2? Oh, she does. Oh, right. It just doesn't use consumables on your behalf when you... And I did notice there that she has another slot open. For now, I don't know what I'd put in another level 1 slot for Kid. Oh, you know what? I bet I can figure it out. Oops. Let's somehow created a oh, okay. If you go to that weird menu, you can no longer use right and left to scroll between active party members. But okay. What on earth would make sense there? Probably just a consumable of a color she's not already using. Are any of the other consumables level 1 though? Or not? Okay, what's level 1? Do I have anything that's level 1? More tablets? Bushwhacker? I think we should equip this Hellbound, purely on the grounds that it sounds cool. Nah. I don't know where to put it yet. So, Bushwhacker is the only fit to purpose. Kind of redundant, especially since I haven't even used a regular Bushwhacker, but maybe we'll meet up with the yellow enemy soon and we'll be glad we did. Alright, we've stopped the crystal from humming, revealing a 6th dragon. Now, there's a dragon from all of the points as represented on that thing, and I believe I must have done exactly the same thing. I know I stumbled around a bit in the start when I was here during Surge's... Oops, no, pardon me, sir. There's a treasure down there that I bet we can get to thus. Angel Charm. I'm going to just not even check. I'm going to say that provides protection against anti-white. Oh! There's a treasure chest off to the left. Good stuff. Well, it comes back to Surge. Just have him unload with some white elements here. In fact, given Pip's general physical unimpressiveness, might as well do it here with him. Well, this is overkill. Photon beam +2 to a weakened foe. Kid drops one alphabet, and Surge will just do it the old-fashioned way. The old 1, 1, 2, 3. Doesn't even need the 3. We're done here. All right. Onwards and upwards. You know, someone mentioned to me in a web discussion the other day that I said I just finished the puzzle part of Fort Dragonia and I'll be picking up with the next part. That's just a cool element that I picked up, right? Was it? And a person said, "Oh, I think that's like the longest dungeon." Oh yes, we do need to have this. Sorry, Aqua Ball +1. But Meteor Shower is gonna... Actually, hold on. What else does Surge have in the higher levels? Aqua Ball +2? Alright, he'll hang on to his Aqua Ball +2. We've got Meteor Shower now. But yeah, said that, I think that's like the longest dungeon segment. And I was like, okay, well, sweet. Glad that's in the rear view. It wasn't too bad, it wasn't too long. Obviously, I was wildly misunderstanding my proximity to the next cutscene here, which is fine. The dungeons in this game aren't bad. But what happens here? Anything? What happened last time? Did it go up or down or teleport us? It was a teleporter. Okay. Well, this is where Surge, in the intro, had the vision and then eventually woke up in his bed. Back in his regular life. So what happens this time around? Feels like Surge should be more on guard here. Because, this is what happened last time. This game turns out to be Groundhog Day. Surge wakes up back at the start of the game, but I figure out what to do differently. I will think that the Groundhog Day loop is too big. I don't think that's what's happening. Come on, mate. Meat. Come on, mate. Need a little chart of vowel substitutions that I can refer to. Finally, we've been expecting you. I have nothing personal against you, but anyone who hinders our plan must be eliminated. I am rather sorry about that. Is this even your plan, General Viper? Kind of feels like you've been Sven-jollied here. I've been watching Seinfeld recently. I know that the word is Sven-jolly. Care for some warming up first, eh? Then come now, lads. I will take you on. Sir? Not all lads. Okay. So green is what we want to fight with here. Take a round of building up the element levels and seeing what he can do. I'm not surprised that basic but effective looking physical attacks are part of Viper's repertoire here. I don't know that I was expecting cool looking anime moves from him. But fair enough. Okay, what do I get? Oh, very, very little. Well, let's do what we can with what little we have. To start, I'll use this pitiful healing just to get some green in the field. Oh! Yeah, it's not clear to me what role Link's... Because, like, obviously in Radical Dreamers, he just betrayed General Viper, right? Killed all the Dragoons and took over Viper Beam. But that has not happened in this timeline. Seems quite possible that it will be a thing that happens in this timeline to poor General Viper. I mean, quite frankly, if I were a venerable old man of some political power in SquareSoft RPG, I would have one eye on my second in command here at this pivotal point where I'm facing off in this, surrounded by all these statues. Yeah, General Viper. Historically, this has not gone great for men of your ilk. Don't really have anything powerful to uncork, but let's see what we can do with Arrow Saucer. No, I'll save that for if maybe I can get a fully charged green field. We'll do the Bush Basher -1, which, oh, what do you know? It's effective. It's quite effective. What is Pit Bev? Also, nothing impressive. Hit him with the antidote. No. Alright. Level 1 Bushwhacker. We're relying a lot on elemental strength, weakness, damage enhancement here. Not bad, considering. Not bad at all. But where are we at? We got very little here. One more Bushwhacker, and if he doesn't do a yellow element, then Surge can do his full powered Arrow Saucer, and then we gotta do something else. We're really we put the Water Wings away here in the sense that this is 3 boss fights in a row I haven't saved. From Caution to Wind. Pips out of attacks. Isn't green attacks anyway. Pretty much everybody is. I think I'll have Pip do 1 round here with physical attacks. Does Kid have anything left? Does she still have 1 Bushwhacker? No. Okay. Party's over. Let's switch it to red. Why not? Start basic. Ah, okay. Save that. Which of course means that for a moment here we're not advancing the cause of... well, there goes the dream of triple red field. This is a custom General Viper move. Pretty powerful. I like that for the most part, like elements, like everyone has access to the same general set of common elements, like both the heroes and the villains. And then the sprinkling of special moves on top is cool. And again, I've been playing Wizardry lately, and that's one of the cool things about the Wizardry combat system, is that spellbooks are the same for the heroes and the villains. So you know, like, you meet an enemy and you can tell just by looking at them they do have wizard spells, and there is that tension until you know what level are they, but you have a general idea what they can throw at you. It's cool. Okay, we're doing red. Fire Pillar, and down here it's just a tablet. Does anyone need a tiny touch of healing? Give a tiny touch of healing to Kid. See if we can get at least a double red for uncorking. Cool move here. Oh wait, 2 red in the field. Go for it, Pip. Pipsta. Fireball +3. Come on. Oh, and General Viper's leaning on his sword. It's a dignified showing of his developing weakness here. Yes. Oh no, because I ought to. What if Kid steals the frozen flame? Boom! Credits roll. Stamina ring? But still, that fulfilled the general dream. Okay. Surge. Land one. Oh no! Land 1 weak, but then your turn is over. Ah, but he's not counteracting it. Just want to get it back to Surge now. Excellent. Oh no, the 6th one is right. Got myself all excited for nothing. But, here we go. Fire Pillar, triple red. Little Kid pile on. This doesn't get the job done, but I got a good feeling. 128. Ha 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 ha! Oh, what? Was it your plan all along that I would set your old ass on fire? Well, we did not max out our health. Dragoon Gauntlet. Sounds promising. Ha ha ha. You are a worthy opponent. What's so funny about my worthiness, pal? But let's see how you do now. I shall give it my all. Why not give it your... fine. Lynx, you... traitor. Yeah, pal. We're all shocked. None of us could have seen this coming. You were extremely useful in helping me make my way around these islands. I appreciate your help, General. However, I no longer have any need for you. This fort shall serve as a fine grave marker for you and your dragoons. May you rest in peace. Damn. Forgive me, Riddell. Now, let this be your final resting place as well. Come on, Lynx. You're going down. Boss fight number 4 in a row. Oh my. Gotta bring my A game here. I think Lynx is an 8 black, right? Right. Yes. Good. We can work with that. Pretty cool move. You gotta hand it to him. He does he's got a flare. Yeah, you've composed the song. I mean, I know you'd have to rearrange it for the new sound system in the PlayStation, but why not? He's a significant character. He's on the cover. He's one of 3 characters on the cover of the game. And you've got unique battle music for him already composed. It does seem strange to weave that in. Oof. Pip's taking it on the chin. I was hoping for a hit. Well, just so you know, I was hoping that attack wouldn't miss. Kid's got nothing to contribute to the cause until someone gets a status effect, and specifically a white status effect. Surge, however, can make many contributions. Hold back Luminaire. For now, just bust out the old dash and slash. Boom! Decent hit. More importantly, another circle. Of course, we're not going to get Pip doing much here, are we? No. Not if we want to keep the dream of Triple White alive. I don't think the dream of Triple White is alive, actually. But we'll see. No. The dream is over. What? The dream of just doing a whole bunch of damage. While there's a good amount of white in that field, lives on. So let's go for it. Not quite. Let's do the old photon beam +1, and then kick it up a notch with the Lumina. He's looking. I believe he's going to be looking staggered. No. Okay, no. Maybe I misread. I just wanted to believe. Is he? It's tough to tell. A foe like Lynx is going to know, even if he's hurting, to kind of try to keep a lid on how bad he's hurting. Make himself look tough. Even General Viper was kind of doing that, it felt like. He was leaning on his sword a bit, but not in a way that really said, like, I'm an old man on his last legs. There was no idea that he's going to be stabbed in the back. Like, literally stabbed in the back. And figuratively. I was going to say, can you ever be literally stabbed in the back without being figuratively stabbed in the back? But obviously you can, in many ways. Like, both if it's some kind of accident, but also if it's not a betrayal situation. Just someone who you knew didn't like you stabs in the back. They stab you back like you betrayed you. Still wouldn't be a pleasant experience, of course. But it would take, the insult portion would be taken away. Okay, Lynx is clearly, Lynx does not have the technique of trying to hide the pain. He's selling like a pro wrestler. Not like a real fighter, He's a pro wrestler. Because pro wrestling is fake. Needs to sell the story of the injury. So if you're a pro wrestler and your arm is hurt, you're constantly trying to remind the audience that your arm hurts. But if you're in a UFC fight and your arm suddenly starts hurting in the middle of the fight, you really got to work hard to not let the other guy know that your thing's bugging you. How are we doing? All full health. That was the Greater Pendragon Sigil. Very nice. You're more trouble than I thought. But do you really think your skills are superior to mine? Sore loser. Yeah, I mean, honestly, right now, Lynx, that is exactly how I feel. Surge, have you ever questioned who you really are? Nope. I mean, actually, maybe at some point, Lena was like, Surge, have you ever thought of whether we're really who we are? Remember when we were kids last week? But, yeah. Surge doesn't strike me on his own as a particularly reflective guy. Siege? Well, hold on. What if he's trying to sow... It's Lynx, kid. He could be lying. What has been the significance of your existence up until now? On that ominous day 10 years ago, the boundary of space and time was torn, and part of me, in fact, died. He's definitely a mute canvas, but the existence of radical dreamers makes it hard to see him as a total blank. Even though I don't think the Surge is literally not the same Surge as that, and there are ways in which just clearly he's got it more together than that Surge did. But I've way more of a feel for Surge than I ever did for Chrono. Like, what are Chrono's values? He likes sleeping in. He carries a sword with him all the time. He likes the fair, maybe. You cannot defeat me, Surge. Yeah, that absolutely was not a lynx, as far as I'm aware. Unless, I mean, in this timeline, lynxes are black, like panthers. Erasing my existence would be the same as wiping out your own. Don't be taken in by his rubbish, Sage. By hus rubbish, Sage. The sky's full of it. Huh. We'll see about that. There are two sides to every coin. Life and death, love and hate. They are all the same. That's some pseudo-philosophical bullshit. What did you say? Take some sense, will ya? Preloading the FMVs so the scene proceeds smoothly. Well done. Well, it must be true now. Surge gonna have cat eyes? Nope. Yes. Uh-oh. Siege! What's wrong? Lynx! What have you done to Siege? Siege! You alright? He's not... If you're fine... Why are you talking? Yes, I'm fine. I'm just fine, kid. Oh no. Kid, look out. What are you doing, Lynx? I'm going out on a limb here and assuming that Surge is speaking like Lynx now because they've switched. Now's your chance, kid. Kill him. Yeah, I know. Thus is the end of you, Lynx. Say your prayers. This is heavy stuff. I have no idea what the outcome of this is going to be. Okay. I had no idea how the mechanics of this fight were going to work, but it's going to... Okay. Okay. I mean, let's try non-violence. There's no escape, Lynx. It was worth a shot. Okay. I mean... Yeah, I noticed the runaway wasn't grayed out. I was like... But no. It's a... What do they call them? Morton's choice? I don't know. Whatever the kind of choice is called. I don't even remember why it's called. But how it got its name. So this is a tense situation where I'm now, through 4 boss fights since my last save. I have a vested interest in not getting game over here. That comes right from Dragon Quest, right? If there's anything to do here, it's to try to beat Surge. But, okay. Can you heal yourself? Oh, what do you know? What an interesting elemental loadout for links to have. So these are not, elements are not like materia. We can comfortably say that. They're not like snapped into slots on your clothes. This is much more, they're connected to your soul. That's deep, man. Okay. Sure hope that what I've confirmed here is that this is not a winnable fight. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's over. Please don't be game over. Please don't show the game over screen. Okay. Yeah. So, that was actually another one of my things that I liked less about Final Fantasy VII, was that they tied everything to materia, like not just magic, such that the characters themselves are just like number slots that you can, like Yuffie is the thief, but steel is not something she can do. She just happens to have the steel materia equipped. You can just take it off her and give it to Cloud or something. Whereas, yeah, the Magicite, like, I don't think they're going in equipment slots, because like each character only has one at a time. But I don't really know what, like, are they just like put it in your clothes so it's touching your skin or something? Like, I don't know exactly how we're supposed to imagine them interacting with the Magicite. You did it, kid. Yeah. Now finish him. What's wrong? Settle it once and for all. Here, hand me a dagger. I'll finish him off. Watch this, kid. I'll avenge Luca for you. Die, Lynx! Wait! What, kid? He's your foe, isn't he? How do you know Luca's name? What are you talking about, kid? Not once did I ever mention Luca's name to you, Sage. No. Don't tell me, Yeah, there was no quick thinking by Lynx there. He was like, oh, fuck it. Why is Lynx so upset? I think he'd be happy that Sir did his finally ate his hair. Out of his fur. Sagikins! Why? Pip is totally not the for the gravitas of the seed. It's not the character to have. Quiet! Oh, Pip. Yeah, I don't know. This is the end of the road for you, kid. You're Lynx, ain't ya? I'll send you to see Luca. It's great. Because, like, Surge on his own is a very main character in a JRPG design. So like his portrait just kind of communicates like general contentment, and then it's just like, oh wow, yep, that's not the Surge we know and love. The Surge we don't really know that well and love, for some reason. Great plan. I'll finish you off later. Look at yourself, Surge. I mean, Lynx. Excellent. The enmity is growing. The only thing pure in this world is enmity. But I thought you said that hate and love are the same thing. Well then, the time has come for the curtain to fall. Your services are no longer needed. Your existence is worthless. Farewell, Surge. Finally, I have the key. The key to the gate of fate. The time has finally come for the frozen flame to awaken. Come to the Sea of Eden, Surge. Should you wish to end your dream of 10 years ago. Now, let love bleed. Darker and deeper than the seas of hell. What's this? Diving right in. Those baby blues. Yeah, they really set you up. It sets you up in a great way to, like, yeah, this looks really cool. This impressionist zone. Am I called Lynx? Yeah. Oh my. Probably the game's not about to throw a big fight at me, but maybe I will pop a few tablets here. Just in case. They really set you up to... like I was so far from a save point. Well, who knows? If these eyes are going to cause a problem here. Talk to me, eyes? Anything? No? Okay. Locked from the inside. Very well. Okay. This is cool enough that I want to be fully focused. So I'm going to take a brief intermission, folks, and I'll be right back. Hang tight. Okay, back at her. So what do we got here? What's going on here? A fruit. Oh, getting the fruit out awakens this person. I probably could have nailed that on the first try. With a little bit more awareness. Okay, here we go. Yeah, you go for it, buddy. I'll catch you inside your weird home. Hey, you! What are you doing in my house? I figured you for another wandering spirit. How many years has it been since a physical being wandered into this world? Very strange indeed. Rightly so. The world is controlled by chance and chaos. Anything can happen, quick as a wink. Nobody knows. I don't think we've met Sprig here yet. Something you have today might be gone tomorrow. Just like this berry I'm holding. It's a giant berry, dude. The berry's the size of your head. Important stuff. Irreplaceable stuff. All these may come to harm with superlative ease. And what's frightening is there be absolutely no meaning to what happens in our daily lives. Meaning is non-existent. No matter what's born, lost or changed, it's beyond calculation. There be no one or nothing watching over you. Oh, I think that Lynx at the very least has been watching over me. For better or for much worse. Such is life. Some pretty heavy shit to just drop on me after I shook two berries out of a tree for you. Oh, I'm going to bed. I'll suggest you rest up too. Alright. I'll just curl up right here on the floor. And it'll be fine. You know, this whole being Lynx thing isn't all bad. You get comfortable wherever you want. Alright. Well. Oh, go down. I was gonna go and bother Sprig. I guess if there's a lower level here. Will this get us to the save point? Well, what do you know? That's all it will do. Just a second there. I'll give you a place to sleep. And you leave it without a word of thanks. Pal, your ladder only goes down for me. And I can't talk to anyone unless I'm standing right next to them. It's just a thing. I'm going with you. I have a feeling I can get out of here if I tag along. Besides, you won't be able to make it inside that tower alone. I'll open it for you. Sprig joined your party. I'm already dreading any conversation that involves both Sprig and Kid talking. I think I'll lose all the subtleties as soon as that happens. Can we just hop across here? No. Oh, I see. It's not just a, figure out the nuances of the map puzzle. It's enhanced by the weirdness of the impressionistic art. Oh, but there's a rock in the way. Okay. I suppose that'll be something we deal with in time. Well, welcome aboard, Sprig. And then we got... What's this? I haven't gone in here yet. That's what this is. How about you, pair of eyes? Nothing. Can I hop down to the treasure? Sure. Yes. Okay. If only... Oh, here's a rock. Is this the chain reaction gimmick? Push it down, push it down. It knocks the other rock out of the way. Oh, no, don't push it up. You might get this thing locked. Definitely a beautiful area. I mean, it's basically like a cheat code for a video game level designer to make the aesthetic of any level cooler by just representing it as an impressionist painting. The only imaginative level environment in the entire New Super Mario Bros. Series is one stage that is just inexplicably in New Super Mario Bros. Wii U for the Wii U. The culmination of that series. Oh, another revive. That's handy. In fact, I was going to say, in fact, without hesitation, let's allocate that to Pip, who's not here. Let's see what Sprig's whole thing is. I mean, his main thing is not having many options. So his core thing is he's your... It's not the same thing, but he's your blue mage, your Gao. He's your do stuff the bad guys do guy. And other than that, he's very restricted. So let's just give him the Bush Basher +2 and the Arrow Blaster +1, I guess. Because what else is there? I mean, if I find an enemy who's tornadoing me to death, I might wind up wishing I'd give him heal. Time will tell. Time will tell. And, of course, given the very nature of this game, we might just be done with Sprig surprisingly soon, just because he isn't the preferred option of the many characters I'll have access to. Pretty clear where to go next. Is the moment at hand? You are a Trellet, no? Come on, Angelix. Let's go. We don't have the time to be dawdling here. We may truly get lost in time. I can't afford to lose you just yet. I'm not Lynx. I think Surge still has enough of a... I'm not Lynx. You are no longer Serge. You are Monsieur Lynx. Well, I disagree. Whoa! I hadn't even registered the crazy perspective of this screen yet. I was only looking at the dialogue and the portraits. Allons, regarde-toi. Just look at yourself. Who in their right mind is going to believe you are Serge? This is simple. If everybody, except for yourself, says that you are Monsieur Lynx, then voila, you are Monsieur Lynx. It's as simple as that. That is who you are. C'est la réalité. If you try and go against reality, reality will surely crush you. Reality will kill you. And reality will continue to go on as if nothing ever happened. Man, everybody in this impressionistic world is just laying the existentialism on Surge. From yesterday to today, and from today to tomorrow. Reality, ma chère, leaving your crushed body behind. But I am Surge. You seem to know that. Come on. Ooh la la. So you still insist as you are Serge, oui? Oui. Whoa! Regarding your memoir, this Serge. Note that because the game, obviously, it wants to occasionally have Harl say a French word, but it also wants to make sense. So she only swaps in a French word when it's almost exact. It's you know, like we'll say marché for marches or réalité for reality. It's never a word that's just like has a different root. You may be able to rewrite it if you use the dragon teal. In reality, you died 10 years ago in the other world. How can you say for sure this is the real you? Honestly, like, what you're saying to me would freak me out enough without you doing this pillar walking, gravity defying shit, and teleporting, my dear, my friend. Maybe for you it is évident. That's how they say evident in French. But I wonder if you ever really were Serge. Serge dutifully turning to watch her at every pillar. Furthermore, what was this Serge? A figure? A shape? A spirit? A soul? Where was this Serge? He was like 4 feet away from me when I became... Who am I? Who are you? You're not me. I'm not you. I'm reality. You are... God damn it, Harl. Now, open the door to reality only. One mistake, and you'll never make it back to the real world. Real world. Really? What? Do you got a clue for me? Well, let's... I don't know. Let's try this door. No? Yes? Now we're up here. There's Serge walking around down there. Where's Serge going? He went to the right. I mean, does that matter for us? And now up there, Serge. We're just going to imitate Serge for now. Oh my god. Harl's working her magic on me. We'll follow Harl in Serge form. Anyway, seems like it worked. How boring. Fine. I understand how you feel. Let's head back to reality. Ha! Joined your party. Excellent. We'll call this one Harl. She has a certain, I do not know how to say about her. Je ne sais quoi. Okay, wait, what was your innate? Innate black, of course. Alright, well, let's hook her up. You're definitely heading to Hellbound. Except that I would rather put Hellbound... Ah, she's forbidden. That is a... Never gonna leave that one on the table. Alright, a little gravity blow. I don't know. I don't have any particular scheme here. And Hell Soul. Okay. Yeah, because Hell Soul is your warp, your death, your X-Fur, or whatever it was called in Final Fantasy 1. Because it's an attempted instant kill spell, you can't put it in a different level slot, because it's not going to do anything. I don't think we have a level 6 black. I mean, don't actually have that much black available at all. Extremely powerful gravity blow? Nah. I will do an extremely powerful gravity blow. Extremely. A marginally powerful gravity blow, and then let's fill this out with some level 1 consumables, of course. Turn blue, I don't know. Oh, that'll be good. She can complement Surge. And, you know, gives us a little of the yin and the yang. The dark and the light, the interplay, light and shadow. What say you? Revive +2. That should be helpful. And we got all these recover alls. Wait. It has done the task of stripping everyone we're torn from, hasn't it? Okay. Man, it's so easy to take care of Sprig. With these minimal slots. How about a little... Yeah, give her Ice Blast. She can be all over the place for now. Level 3. Aqua Ball. She's got some blue, black and the white. Let's give her some more red. Hello, British. Sure. Why not? Why not? Got there's no rhyme or reason here. I'm doing quite well, British. It's been a fine return to work week so far. I've I went out and bought a new monitor because I went to work on Monday. I set up my laptop in my office and I sat down and I was like, I took my work monitor home when the pandemic started, and now, so on Monday I had to work with just my tiny laptop screen. Besides that, it's nice to get back. And you know what? On my very first day back to work on Monday, when I left and I was coming home, stopped at the grocery store, and I'm walking home, and well, that was a funny thing in and of itself, actually. Oh, whoops, I put this magma burst in a bad place. When I went, today was the first day that I saw any of my actual, colleagues in the office, because they're all still on various flex time schedules. And also, our office isn't even public-facing open yet, so, wouldn't make sense for most of them to come into the office anyway. They can't see students here. And so, today I saw some of them, they did recognize me. My office looked weird to me because they didn't put it back together the same way it was, but I like it a little bit better, actually. Yeah, but I was walking home my very first day, and I stopped at the grocery store, and then I'm getting very close to my home, and I walked past a young man on the street, and then I heard, "Hey, Mr. Guy." Yeah, "Hey, James." You can call me James, but and I turned around, and because he walked 10 feet past me, and he must have been like, "Oh, should I?" And he called me, and he was like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I don't want to waste your time, but I just wanted to say, you're still my favorite teacher." I was like, "Oh, thank you. You don't have to apologize for stopping me to tell me that I'm great." And that was like, okay, yeah, great. I'm glad that I'm back. It's a lovely thing to have happened just as you're getting back to work. There. Is she equipped? She's equipped. How are you doing, British? Okay, here we go. So we're in another weird place. See a lever. Switch. Ha! Yeah, fair enough. Given the circumstances. Like, I field a lot of unnecessary apologies from students because students will, like, start an email to you by being like, I'm sorry to bother you. This is literally my job to, like, answer your questions and help you understand things. You're certainly welcome to send me an email. You know, early in the game, I was thinking, why is Surge, besides being the hero, like, why is he innate white? Like, he's from a seaside town. Seems like he should be innate blue. Like, his own color palette is dominated by blue. But, makes a whole lot of sense now that we... Yes, here we go. Is she, like... She's throwing juggle balls, isn't she? That's sensible Harl Quinn attack animation. I didn't even look at what Sprig was up to. I'll have to remember to look next time. Lynx, I got a better picture of what he's up to when he was attacking me, because we're showing him to the front. Now that I'm him, I just don't get the same view. Oh, another graviton. Ah, that's blocked off. That's probably a thing I can do something with. Whoa! Okay. Oh, what did this switch even do in the first place? Okay, so when it's like this, can I get to that treasure chest? Excuse me, sir. No, this guy wants to fight me. Aha! I tricked you. You fool! You're forcing me to kill you. Yeah, look, like there are people in university who have professorships and like they really just want to do Sprig's animations are fun. They just want to do research and they find the teaching a burden, but I don't know that I don't even think that's the majority experience. And like your job is teaching people. It's actually quite pleasant when the students are like, I want to learn this. Can you help me? Yes, absolutely. I would love to. I get a lot more. I get a lot of it, but I've deliberately cultivated the reputation among the students of being the helpful guy, so that they will, the new crop always hears that I'm helpful. I don't even have to put that much work anymore into convincing them. They're just told that by their slightly older, more experienced peers. Huh. For whatever reason, Lynx just doesn't come equipped with Surge's stuff. So what do we got here? What a Greater Pendragon Sigil. What does that do? Changes weapon element to that of last elemental attack received. Seems weird. This seems good. Improve your hit percentage. Iron helmet, obviously. And, ooh. I like that. Dragoon's Honor. right now while I occupy the body of a man who has no honor. I was expecting, and perhaps I'm going to go down these stairs into a place with multiple switches. But when I got started here, I was definitely expecting a lot of switches plus tricky perspectives to deal with. I bet that, yeah, that's probably a universal engineering school experience. There's too much on the schedule for the learning to start prior to the when the teaching stops. Oh man, couldn't hit one of the others so that I could be queued up for a big hit on you. I didn't even notice these guys are called Total Chaos, which is a cool name, and they certainly look chaotic. You know, they're flat, two-dimensional, and wildly painted. They almost look like they've fallen into this universe from the Crash Bandicoot universe, eh? Oh, that would be another good fit for them. Total Chaos B over here. Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. When Parappa the Rapper was announced, I was so excited for it. Not even really, even before I realized what it was. Which I honestly don't even know if I did until I was actually playing it. The style was really cool. I was into hip-hop at the time, especially. I was in my first, the beginning of my love affair with hip-hop. And, okay, this combo went terribly. Jeez, Harl. Okay, now this guy's obviously done something. So, yeah, so I really wanted the game, from long before it was announced or released. And what am I doing here? This guy's obviously not about to. I haven't equipped links at all. Oops. Well, just defend. This guy's got some kind of special dodging up. But Sprig, you just go for it. Bush Basher +2. So I really wanted the game, and Christmas was coming. So I started making sure my mom knew I wanted the game. And maybe in November, my mom just started, my mom does not give a shit about video games. And was not, did not really feel a lot of pressure to feign interest in my interest in video games when I was a kid. But suddenly she just starts repeatedly, starting in November, just randomly being like, "You heard about this Intelligent Cube game? Seems pretty cool." And I'd be like, yeah, I guess. I've heard of it. Well, okay, fine. Do feral cats. Invokes a pack of magic cats to do a raid attack. It's not elementally optimal. Ooh, the cat eyes. And then the mini cat eyes. And then the pounce. Yeah, the black affinity's not doing anything for you, pal. I thought about this. Yeah, that might be a pretty cool game, this Intelligent Cube. And I'd be like, yeah, maybe, yeah. Just to make sure we're clear, though, the game that I want for Christmas is called Parappa the Rapper. And this just recurred several times. You know, and this is going exactly where you would think it is going. Christmas finally comes, and lo and behold, I get... Okay, what's... Oh! Okay, so... The answer here, I think, is going all the way back. yeah, Christmas comes. I open the gift that is obviously a jewel case, and it is Intelligent Cube. And it was Christmas. So I was like, oh, cool. And I thought, in the back of my head, like, I knew it wasn't going to be the case, but I thought maybe, open up the rest of the presents, and then it's a big head fake, and Parappa the Rapper's in there somewhere. It could happen. Okay, so there's actually something trickier afoot here than I thought. So what am I missing? Climb on. Oh, could I climb that thing from up top? I wonder. Nope. Can I climb this? Yeah. Anyway, so then the kicker though is okay. All the presents are open. No, I did not get Parappa the Rapper. No, there was no head fake. Yes, my mom just decided probably that she was literally like, I'm not getting the game about that awful rap music. And then was like, well, he's supposed to do well in school, so this game says intelligent in the name. Okay, what's the gimmick here? So, I can't do anything with these, can I? No. There's the one that looks different. Okay. Flip it back the other way. Actually, I'll double check over here. Can't go back over there. Okay. Yeah, and then the final kick in the teeth, which you'd have to have real, very specific memories of Intelligent Cube to to know what I'm going to say, is that when you open the Intelligent Cube jewel case, obviously on the left side you're now looking at the back of the manual where they often put ads for the company's other games recently published, and then on the right side you got the game, and lo and behold, the back of the Intelligent Cube manual is a full page ad for Parappa the Rapper. Just that little bit of Christmas insult to injury. The happy news is that Intelligent Cube's a cool game, so that was nice. And Parappa the Rapper, also a very cool game. What am I doing here? But it's not such a long game that, a handful of successful rental periods in your life, we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get to see all that content. Okay. What on earth? It's gotta be the bowl one, man. The hat. There it is. Should have stayed in the right spot. Whoa. So then I played a whole lot of Parappa the Rapper on various rentals of mine and my friends. And yet, all these years later, like, the full, what I can remember for sure, I know, kick, punch, it's all in the mind. If you want to test me, I'm sure you'll find that the things I teach you is sure to beat you. But nevertheless, you got a lesson from teacher now. From Master Onion at the start. And then I know that the driving instructor song is a lot of step on the gas, now step on the brake, and then the only other part I remember even going forward in the game is when you get to the level where you have to beat them all in freestyle in rap battles to be the one who gets to use the bathroom first. Then the Rastafari frog guy, his in the rain or in the snow, I got the funky flow, but now I really got to go. I don't even remember his, I think his actual song also involved saying in the rain or in the snow. But, we are back to reality. Does this place look familiar to you, Monsieur Lynx? Do you need me want to tell you where we are? No, I already know. It's the Hydra place, right? Ah, you remember. Then, let's leave this forest at once. At once. Oh yes! I'm finally back in the real world. Oh, a world with substance. Even the water and the air is different. This is great. time to party! Let's have a toast to our return into the real world. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Did not read Sprig as a woman. Like, fair enough, it's not. Sprig's not human. Right, mentally noted. Listen, old lady. You are not getting any younger. Try to control your emotions. And there is absolutely no time to be partying. We must hurry along. What's your problem, lass? It's been years since I've been back to the real world. Sure are a buzzkill. So anyway, where to now? Ooh, Monsieur Lynx. You seem worried about that Surge character. Do you still remember? It's the place where it all started? Where angels lose their way? Angels lose their way? Where angels... Whatever. There's a bad ring to it. So what exactly is it? Get to another world. Something like that. What? Are you saying there's another dimensional distortion in this world? Oh, very interesting indeed. So where is this place? Lives that up to Monsieur Lynx. Let's just get going, but first, we must leave this forest. What the? It disappeared. What's going on? So we can't just, well, I mean, the amulet would get us out of the forest there so much as back to the... Oh, I see. We're in the water here. And even though it looks like you should be able to go up there, you cannot. But I can go up here, I bet. Should I? Maybe not. Maybe I should go the way that, you know. No! Okay, this is going to get me off the screen. I'll be right back, folks. 1 second. back in business. Here we go. Okay, team. Okay. Right, okay, boom. Now, Lynx actually remembers this place. Lynx being me, and now we can leave. We've left. I mean, jeez. Looking at a different world now. But it's comforting to see the familiar world map, hear the familiar world map song. Vibes don't seem super appropriate anymore. Which world are we in? I don't know. Can we get answers in Irony Village? Huh? Yeah, there's your answer, Cuba. Lynx is a demi-human. I'd say, if anything, he's half cat, half human. But, yeah. Okay. Huh? Demi-humans! What do you monsters want from us? Okay. I'm a demi-human, I guess. And, like, who knows about Sprig, but... Kyle's just a clown, as far as we know. Like, don't be fooled. Although, I will say, 1 year, long ago, a friend of mine, well, girlfriend at the time, went as Harley Quinn for Halloween, and when she came over in the costume, my dog hated, our dog at the time, who loved her, hated her, and, like, on sight was just like, wrong. So I guess I can understand. Excusez-moi, Gizet. What kind of attitude is that? I will kick your derrière to the moon if you talk to mon Lynx comme ça. Ah, freak! Okay, he knows she's not a demi-human. Alright, well, we're here now. Okay, who lives in this home? That'll give us a bead on what world we're in. Hello. Oh my, a demi-human in our village. I strongly advise you to be on your guard. The village folks don't take too kindly to demi-humans. So, okay, we're in timeline... Or, I was calling it timeline B, because most of the game is set in the one that Surge goes to. We're in Surge's original timeline. Got some, in just a brief line of dialogue, some serious characterization of Surge's mother there. She's a good woman. That tells us something more about Surge, because he was raised by her. Can't imagine that Surge is invested in anti-demi-human bigotry, which is great. Obviously, I imagine if there's an important conversation to be had here, it's with Lena. But let's, It's been a long time since I've seen a demi-human. Have the gates to the great beyond opened up? I just hope nothing bad happens. Why the ominous laughter, man? So, in Surge's world, are demi-humans not as, like, a prominent exile population? Seems possible. Wow, that's quite a catch. Awesome! You're for real, right? Are you a human cat? Or a cat human? Do you like catnip? Well, do you like catnip? Of course. Like, and that's, you know, if you've ever seen a cat with catnip, like, even Lynx probably couldn't resist just getting near his face and stuff. I thought so. Guess you are what you eat. Young man, catnip's not made of cats. Grandma always also told me that how you look on the outside is a reflection of what's in your heart. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I have all these cat feelings. Oh, that's complicated, kid. So this, come on, folks. This is not very humane fishery practice here. Who are you? What do you want? Oh, I know. You're after my sawfish, aren't you? Am I right? Well, I got no fishes for a stray cat like you. No scram. Shoot! Shoot! Okay, I was gonna say, so far, except for the alarmed old man, the people don't actually seem that baited against any humans. That guy just started treating me like a stray cat. Oh! Oof. Here we go. I don't talk to demi-humans. Now scram! Alright, so, okay. The elder, the mayor, whatever, is himself a racist. The record of fate makes no mention of me meeting a demi-human. No. I must be mistaken. The record of fate never makes mistakes. Why would you... If you have access to the record of fate, why would you read your own... How can that possibly enhance your experience of life? Ganji will never live up to Radius's legacy as village chief. Oh, Chief Radius, please come back soon. Madam, ma'am, you can see that Ganji's right here. I mean, I'm not a fan, but still. A little tact. Couldn't hurt anyone. Me, I'm a bit busy right now. Maybe next time. Is that a talking animals, or is it a matter of Lynx talks to animals because he's demi-human? I'm not sure. No, sorry. Actually, I'm trying to talk to this kid. I guess her parents taught her never to speak to demi-humans or something. Yeah, that's right. The record of fate will record anything for you, whether it be good or bad. I don't know what kind of life you've been leading, but it's better to have a past than not, right? I don't know. I would have had a much stronger answer for you on that question a few weeks ago. Chief Radius has been acting strange lately. He stares out towards Termina with thought-filled eyes. Actually, he gets like this every year at this time. Maybe it has something to do with the Viper Festival? I hadn't put together when we met Radius in the other world, but now I have. But, is she not up on the fact that Ganji is chief now? Let's see, does the awful old man get even more open about his perversions when he's... God, I can say whatever I want to a demi-human. Humana. Sure is pretty. What a knockout that dancer Miki is. Yeah. Listen, pal. Doesn't matter if I'm a cat man or a regular man. I find it odd. Yowzer! I thought you were Surge! Yeah, Surge is a young... Like, sir, you should be a better role model of Surge than sharing your weird perversions with him. Oh, hi there. Don't worry. I don't judge books by their covers. You can talk to me. But... actually, you really are quite scary looking. Please go away. Hey, why don't you talk to our chief, Radius? You might wind up in a fight hanging around here. So, what's the story with the Ganji? I'm lost. Yo, demi-human. Have you ever heard anything about the group of thieves up on the mainland? If you ask me, you guys look a lot more menacing than those radical dreamers I've been hearing about. Hey man, I'm just kidding. They say cats have 9 lives, but watch it there, fella. The village folk have short tempers. I think we've encountered just as many warnings that the other villagers are racist than we have actual racism. The demi-human Lynx. I may have heard something about him when I was in Termina. I don't recall the details, but I believe he was a good friend of General Viper. Don't tell me you were. I won't then. Good day. Alright, so the exciting moment of talking to Lena is coming up. But I want to be thorough here. Oh, A feline demi-human? I've never seen anything like you. Are you from the Xenon continent? I've heard about a man named Lynx who used to visit General Viper up in Terminal. Could you be him? No, I'm Serge. Don't you recognize me? Yeah! Hello, are you a friend of my daddy? Mister, aren't you hot in those clothes? Yeah, it's nothing, I'm sorry. The clothes? Jeez, I mean... Yeah, I mean, these are not great seaside clothes, but I'm already wearing a fursuit. Temperature control is tricky. Yippee! Lena, can you recognize my spirit? Ah! Who are you? What? Serge? No. That's a lie! What the heck is going on? I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. There's gotta be there's gotta be something that only Serge would know. Come on, Lena. How am I supposed to believe you're Serge when you look like that? I'm sorry. I still don't believe you. You can't just show up looking like that and say you're Serge. And she still doesn't believe me. Okay. She's not gonna buy it. Excuse me, sir. What? I don't have any business with you demi-humans. If I let you on my boat, I might end up waking up the dead. I'm very superstitious, you know. How do you think I lived to be this old? I thought it was clean living. Certainly didn't think it was regular exercise. Okay, well. Don't know if there's any point to going up here in this world at this time, but we might as well poke around and just see what's cool and new. Yeah, excuse us, enemies. Pitiful enemies who would just be bullying to fight. And I'm a General Lynx turning over a new leaf. No. Nothing. Got a better look at Sprig. The Sprig model, anyway. Besides that, not much going on up here. I gotta say, when I had been informed, the game has a giant cast of recruitable characters, and so a lot of them are non-plot essentials. A lot of them are, your Go-Go's, your Umaros, or whatever. I really expected the Harlequin character to be one of the not plot important ones. So it's a pleasant surprise to find out. Okay, so obviously something's going to happen in Fossil Valley, or there's some reason to go here. Or am I going to get a chance to take advantage of the fact that I am currently Lynx? Hula! Oh no, this is the Pyre Army. The Pyre Army is currently investigating the area. It is off limits to the general public. Our investigation should be completed soon. Please don't scratch my eyes out. Feel like... Nope. Okay. Our investigation should be over soon. Please don't stare me down like that. And Serge is discovering an all-new ability for staring contests. Man, I never feel like I need to blink. I can just hold eye contact all day. Okay, well, obviously, there's one option we haven't tried. I don't even know if we still have the amulet. Or if the spot... Oh. No, spot is here. But... What's wrong, Lynx? Don't tell me the dimensional gate won't open. Heh, you be in hot water now. Of course it won't open. The missing piece to this world has been found. There's nothing we can do. You are now just an unwanted piece. Very interesting. What are you gonna do now, Lynx? How about we go explain the situation to your mother? We may be able to find something out. I'm going to take that as a serious prompt. I should have tried even just seeing if just there was a second dialogue for Serge's mother in the first place. I gave Lena 3 shots when I don't think any NPC has gone to a third dialogue yet. Okay. So, Marge, Mom, this is going to sound weird. Who might you be? May I help you? What did you just... You're Serge. Please explain to me exactly what is going on here. She's a patient lady. I see. So that man told you to go to the Sea of Eden. I really don't know about dimensional distortions or about the other world, but if, like you say, something big is really on the verge of happening, it may have all started 14 years ago, on the night of the storm. I knew we were fading out on that line. That night, your father, Watsuki, and his friend Miguel set out to sea. Despite a storm, it was an emergency. They were swallowed by the waves and lost consciousness. When they came to, they found themselves in the Dead Sea. A place no living creature dares enter. Some of us dare. We're swiftly defeated by the random combats, but we've dared it. I don't know what he saw or what happened, but that incident changed your father. And your father's friend, Miguel. He was Lena's father, and he never returned. Back then, that place wasn't called the Dead Sea. Yes, I believe they called it the Sea of Eden. That was 14 years ago. Are you the ones everybody is talking about? Are you the ones everybody's talking about? No, this can't be. Are you... Lynx? You're still alive. Step outside, Lynx. For I, too, was once a valiant member of the Acacia Dragoons. I must put a stop to you. Yeah, it's a significant change from a guy who's around here, we know he's alive, to a guy who's gone and we presume that he's dead. La la la. Giza. I wouldn't show off like that. That is, if you want to live. Do not underestimate the power of Monsieur Lynx. One blow, and he's off to the other world with you. Silence! Now, step outside. Radius is an old... Okay, there, okay. Hey! Good catch, Koopa. Yeah. I think you're right. I mean, you're definitely right about the resemblance, but I think that the resemblance is actually revealing something more, a deeper connection to us. On guard! It is not how you pronounce them. When the battle started, I was going to say, like, sir, I mean, you're an older man, but, like, we have not gone in. Oh, Stupinski, you hadn't heard? I've I mentioned it a few times on the stream precisely because it was just such a non-fanfare crazy thing, and I knew you among others. I've talked to in the breach on here, but isn't that wild? Like, new content is like understating it. Like they basically just like added the sequel into the game. It's crazy. So many new, like 6 new squads, a ton of new enemies, a ton of new objectives, and yeah, I hadn't heard about it at all. So my exposure to it was just I turned on my Switch one day and it was like, update data installed. Yeah, 6 new squads, but also like a whole bunch of new enemy types, new missions, like different things to try to do, different changes. Oh, not anymore, my friend. I was getting so close and I was putting it off because I was just like, I don't want to run out of things to do. And now I haven't. But yeah, all I saw was just like, it was like, hey, update downloaded, and I was like, update for Into the Breach. Like I thought they said they were never going to do anything to that. So I just went and fired it up, expecting like, I don't know. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear anything about it. Like I'm not super plugged in. I'd be lying if I said I was, but I still wasn't expecting it to just suddenly appear there. And like, it's one of those things where you're like, I mean, they obviously must have made like tons of money off of this game, but already. But like, what a generous thing! Like, you could have just made a sequel and charged us for it. Nobody was expecting this update. They were just like, nah, it's just for free. Presumably, like, you know, it gets some headlines. You know, Kotaku does a piece, Polygon does a piece, wherever games are discussed, mentions, wow, look at this new update, and then hopefully that causes, I guess, in theory, it can cause people who haven't played the game yet to check it out. But yeah, wild stuff, and it's pretty. Like, I haven't got to spend nearly as much time with it yet. Oof, as I might like. But the time I have spent with it has made me definitely feel that it seems pretty balanced, which is crazy because this was a very tightly balanced game, and they just like flooded it with new content. So far, it's working for me. It's hard because all of a sudden I gotta like learn new things. The correct strategy is no longer necessarily obvious to me. Oh wait, that's good. I was like, ah, you sucker. But no, that's actually going to be quite painful to Lynx. Is Harl moving in slow motion? Where's everybody? I might have just pressed the... No, because I turned it on, and I had to press it again to get it off. So, I don't know why Harl's moving so slow. I need to heal Lynx. I have not decked his elements out. That's going to harm the cause of healing. Just do the thing you got. Yeah, get those feral cats in here. I think I gave Harl at least something that'll do healing. Back up, but he's on his back foot now. Sprig can't really do much here. A lot depends on Harl hopefully acting before Radius. Excellent. I mean, I should just go for it. Let's try this Magma Burst +2. Best defense in this case might be a good offense. This strategy will wildly backfire if he's not taken out. But he is. I stand defeated. I mean, it's 3-on-1 against an old man. I don't think you should beat yourself up over losing the fight. maximum healing, but we got nothing. I do not sense any malice in your attacks. We all came back in after the fight. Do you really mean to tell me that you're not Lynx? And is it true that the general is still active in the other world? So we've caught him up, I guess, on the other world thing. Here, the general has been missing for the past 3 years now. Understood. I shall accompany you. We may still have a chance to save the general and Riddell in the other world. I don't know about the general. So, this geezer is only going to get in the way. Radius, join the party! We'll call him Radius. Okay. Sorry, Sprig. But I'm feeling plot important characters right now, and also that swaps a green for a green. Great. First, we must head to Termina and gather news about General Viper's disappearance from this world. Don't worry, we will find a clue to return to the other world. Put some burns on us, among other severe problems here. Slap a little ointment on that. Okay. Got some element allocating to do. Let's give Lynx... Put some yellow for Lynx, just for variety here. Okay. Okay. Electro Jolt, which I'll set as a level 3. I should have some actual blacks, since he is an 8 black. It can never hurt to recover status effects while also seeding elements. Try a Hell Soul. What else do I got here? Turn black might be used. I mean, you gotta put some turn whatevers in just on account of how many level 1 slots you might have versus how many like actual level 1 slots you want to use for something impressive. Do a basic gravity blow, do a powerful gravity blow. What about some more yellow? This might not be bad to have either. Upheaval. Oh, let's give him a graviton. Oh, he's already got a graviton. You know what? 2 might not be a bad idea. Or it might be, but we can fix it if it is. Yeah. A little Cure Plus, I suppose, couldn't hurt. But... Okay. What slots do I still have open? I should probably explore the auto-allocate. I don't want to give up that level of control. Even when it's not like I'm not really using my control over the process here to really really fine-tune this. Oh, heck. Okay, let's try it. Ah, but I'd have to remove all to auto-allocate. No, we've come too far for that. It's the strongest yellow I have. We'll make that his... Wait, it's gravity. No, gravity blow is the level 1 one. Put another upheaval. No, upheaval level 3. Electro Jolt, Electro Bolt. Sure. Always fighting the last battle, so I'm really ready for Radius and his innate greenness now. That can hurt. As much to support Radius here as anything else. Throw in a couple greens. Oh my goodness. So, prepare to uncork a limitless flurry of gravity blows. Put the tablet in to support Kid, even though she's not here. Gotta keep the fire burning. Surge's heart. Yeah, a little uplift. Why not? Why not? Don't know what an innate black is doing with a photon ray, but it's nostalgia. If nothing else. Alright, fine. Bushwhacker. Whatever. Okay, let's, should we go nuts here? Wait. There's nothing to be removed. Oh, it's not that you gotta remove all for auto allocate, you gotta press right. Sure, give it to me. Radius only, please. Neat. Okay, what does he got? Let's learn. What did the game think was optimal for Radius? Obviously lots of green. But also some blue, some red, some white. Green, blue, red, white. And then, obviously, it was like, ah, jeez. Throw a gravity blow in there, I guess. Okay. Does the auto-allocate... Unless, pretty much, I think unless forced to, it doesn't go for any modification of the standard level of an element. And is Harl earn new slots? Yes. 1 new level 6. Well, give her the graviton. I guess. For now. Cool. Onwards. To Termina. Once again. But, give it, like, it makes sense for this story, and for that matter, for Chrono Trigger before it, to rely on a relatively geographically small space. Oh, the job has probably just ended, eh? Hopefully. Or we just gotta kill those guys. There he is again! Why does he look like that? What is he? Our investigation is done. Let's get the hell out of here. I want to go back to Pyre. Gotta say, if I lived in a world where, your parents tell you about how awful demi-humans are when you're a kid, I could probably put together what the Catface Man is. Even if I'd never met it. Oh, whoops. I think we'll be okay, but this was a bit of a goof up on my part. Okay, yeah, these things are weak, which is great. Oh, let's just go, let's go all out. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Really, it's overkill, I imagine. Yep. But the mother is alive, and in fact, and this is this holds true in real life. You kill a mother's entire selection of children right in front of her. There's a strong maternal instinct that rears up against that. Okay. Harl just is a little more languid in her movements. Oh, plus she's dying. But we'll take care of that maybe right now? There we go. Now we're in fighting form. Got some leather. So now it's all just a matter of exploring this place, seeing what's around. I don't think this is the way through. I can't remember what the way through the Fossil Valley is. But I kind of want to just check things out. Oh! That was just a bad guy. Dun dun dun! These are real quirky enemies. Kind of makes me think of, oh, obviously they're much, much different, but I get like a cactuar vibe off them. Oof. Big kick to the face from that kitty. It's not going to slow us down. You know what? I haven't done Lynx's other signature move. Let's find out what it is. Oh! I haven't done it, but I've seen it. Nonetheless. That, with benefit of hindsight now, I see how there was some subtle foreshadowing, even in the moves. Alright, Drongos. I've met Drongos before in this game. But yeah, Lynx and Surge doing the same flourish for their level 3 signature move. Why else would two guys both slide past their enemy and then hold their weapon behind them dramatically? Oof. A serious backing by the... Oh, the dodo here. I mean, you know, this is not our world, so possibly there's no species at risk concern here. One hopes not. Because, you know, we've already pissed off the dwarves enough. Like, if the dwarves find out we're going around killing dodo birds, they're just gonna, like, run into a village of elves or something and just start setting them on fire. Because the righteousness of their cause does not provide much to the dwarves in the way of coming up with effective tactics. Huh. Lynx received the infrared vision frame. So, I'm going to guess... Ironian wood, simple line, iron plate, infrared vision. I think I prefer the default, but we can switch them around now and then. And since I just put in all the work to find this one. Ah, so that's not a remake edition. Yeah, I don't care for it. I don't care for this new frame. Sorry, infrared. For now, I'm going back to the default. Ah! Excuse me. Alright, it's on. Which makes sense. It's a conundrum, really, when you're like, We'll have, collectible, customizable frames. A trap has been laid, but for what? Well, here's one way we can deal with the element trap. We'll just focus our efforts on beating this thing to death and not playing in the trap. But yeah, you want to have the customizable frames as a collectible thing in your game. It gives you a strong incentive to not choose the best, like the most suitable frame for the default, except that you've worked hard on this game. Obviously, you're going to choose the I don't know what you think you're going to accomplish with another trap plate. These, of course, are considerations that the directors on the mobile SquareSoft remake projects prior to the Pixel remaster generation didn't concern them at all. You can slap any font and window style for the dialogue in a game. Doesn't matter. Nobody cares about that. Also, download a simple art app and apply a smoothing filter to all the original art. And then don't touch it up or anything. People love that. I mean, they probably did make a ton of money off of that, like the Final Fantasy VI mobile remake, but it wasn't for me. Alright, we're through. We're on the way to Termina. Oh, I've never been to this Termina. Lynx? How dare you have the nerve to return to this town? Get out of here! Looks like the youngin's an unwanted guest here, too. Humans are very selfish, no? Is Harl not a human? To think they used to bow their heads down to curry favor with Monsieur Lynx. They're always searching for someone or something to lay the blame on. Lousy humans. Well, there's one thing different about this world. Excuse me, sir. I'm on patrol duty, don't bother me. So obviously, okay, Pyre is invaded and are actually in control of... I mean, the flags were probably the main tell for that. We have closed our business operations. Visitors are welcome to stay for free. Alright. Price is right. I mean, say this for the Pyre soldiers, they don't seem to have done much looting, at least in the... They've left the inn untouched. That's actually impressive discipline. That guy Norris sure is cocky. He's still young, but he doesn't hesitate to voice his opinion. Wow. A young man who doesn't hesitate to voice his opinion. Notable. Never loosens up and doesn't seem interested in having any kind of fun. He's the best of the Termina division. Gosh, so elite. Oh, he's so elite, Like he's looking for agreement there. Even though I'm here relaxing, I can't shake this mystery from my mind. Will you listen to my story? Yes. Happened about 3 years ago. General Viper and his men disappeared from the manor. We searched the manor for them, but found no traces. I can only guess that they were spirited away. What in the world could have happened? To think the same thing might happen to me someday. I just can't help being afraid even when I try not to think about it. Maybe you don't want to take advice from a random cat man, but have you considered talking to someone, a professional about these fears? So, that dragon's glory really is something special. It's just like they say. You can taste it with your whole body. And the dried lizard stuff is great too, of course. You can't forget the local specialties. Squigga pasta either. Whew. I'm gonna put on a bunch of weight for sure. It's been quite some time since I've been around here. It's nice and peaceful compared to the mainland. It's not like I had anything fun to do back home. Maybe I should just stay here forever. Just chow down on that squigga pasta. You the guy in Sir Viper's manor. Get yourself out of here. Our beautiful terminus has been turned into a mess because of you. We don't serve your kind here. Weird call to bring it around to racism after making it very clear that there's a specific reason to be angry at Lynx. But I want to be clear. I hold your actions against all demi-humans. I have serious ethical shortcomings as a person. Welcome. We're low on stock right now, but please look around. Well, do you have anything cool? I mean, geez. The economy in this game is a little on the generous side of things, eh? I'm not really being forced to make any tough decisions about how I spend my money. Let's increase our stockpile of tablets, even though tablets aren't super cool. Huh. We've lost... Okay, so not everyone was unequipped. Let's get a few of these, just, you know. And blackout, I'll take a few of those. Wait, these are consumables. Why would I take such a small number? Jeez, give me a bunch, please, Lisa. Excellent. Ah, now I might as well just make sure. Let's have 10 of each stockpiled. 20 of each stockpiled. Because you never know. Okay. Take care, Lisa. Can we, excuse me, we kind of do need a boat. Can it be you, Sir Lynx? You're safe, sir? Where have you been all this time? Why does a poor soldier call Lynx sir? We have set up a temporary military dock beyond this point. Nobody may pass without permission from Commander Norris. Not even you, Sir Lynx. Commander Norris is at the ruins of Viper Manor, so please report your current status to him immediately. Okay. Well, I mean... Okay. Oh, it's such a pity. The statue of Master Viper that I've polished every day has been changed to this. The once magnificent manor is also long gone. If only Master Viper were here, none of this would have happened. If it isn't Sir Lynx, it's a great relief that you're safe. Obviously, Lynx, not legitimately loyal to General Viper and the cause of resisting Pyre. Sir Lynx, you're still alive? There's nothing here in this old check, but would you like some tea or something? Well, what kind of tea? What selection do you have? Do you have a green tea? Get out, you big stray cat! I don't like you! Now there, stop that! Father's the one who's always saying it. Oh, you're lucky. You don't want to turn me back to the old me. Be careful here.
If this guy never came here, we wouldn't be in this mess. No, Sir Links. Well, you see, it's just kids talk. There's this stray cat that steals our fish around here, so it's really a nuisance.
Dabbing at his forehead with his handkerchief.
Come on now, you apologize too.
We're really sorry. I understand there's a real, we want to make sure we don't get killed incentive here, but you probably shouldn't teach kids to apologize when they haven't done anything wrong. Actually, in a world of violence and intrigue and danger, maybe it makes sense. There's some willingness.
Oh, my poor
Was his name Skelly before he became a skeleton? How about that?
Grandma's been worried sick ever since the Pyre army took her grandson away. She loved him so much. I just hope he's alright.
Man, whatever this guy did to piss off the Pyre army, they took their time making sure he was dead. And they buried him like it was a mafia job. That could be it. Or it's just his name could be Skelvard or something. Just his name starts with Skelly, so we call him Skelly for short. No, Skelly's not a living skeleton. Why would you think that?
That should do it. This here forge has always had a fire since the olden times. 'Tis sad to see it without its blaze. My apologies. Closing this shop for my own selfish desires. I've had to listen to you for the longest time, and I did not want to hear you say it's foolish now. Never mind that, dear. So you're really going? Now that I do not have the shop no more, like say, it's time to finish what we started long ago. You stay here, wait for Kash's return.
I need so many more dialogue, Mark. Well, there is the one, in the 600s at the bridge. Is that Pyre? What's the nation that's invading Guardia?
It's already been 3 years. These years haven't been too good to us. Our best patrons, the Dragoons, disappear. The Pyre military gets on our asses. Well, since we've had such bad luck, I'm sure things will be good from here on out.
Gambler's fallacy. Our son's I was just reading, taking it old school. I was reading some Tversky and Kahneman, some of their original, bedrock papers on psychology and decision making and judgment today. And they talked about the gambler's fallacy.
Our son's probably fine as well.
I bet I could do one accent consistently. Like if this was just set in a Scottish world, I could probably handle it.
I cannot bear watching him. Master Zappa just isn't...
Oh, this guy's not Scottish. Master Zappa just hasn't been himself since his son Karsh disappeared. Well, I've been reading Karsh's dialogue all wrong. We'll fix that. He doesn't concentrate on his work, and he often stares out the window. Gosh, he's not some kind of love-struck youth or something. He's just not behaving normally. Well, no, he's not a... you obviously don't have kids. I'm not going to become a blacksmith here, so I'm going to switch over to being a trader. You need anything? Well, I don't know. What do you got? I'll trade. Oh, right. That's what traders do. Not right now, pal. Because there's no blacksmith here, so I don't know what I need. How am I doing? Yeah, okay. Another brief intermission, folks. I'll be right back. Alright. So I'm getting a little short on time here today, but I'm not out of time yet. I want to get more of a sense of what, at least, at the very least, what else is going on in Termina in this world. It does kind of seem like, the two worlds not being that different. Like, can we get another Greco? Like, if we go down, can we... Should be able to recruit some of the party members twice, right? They could just be palette swap. Like, there's a blue Harlequin we could find somewhere in this world. Phew! Are you Van's friends? He's over in the back room. Okay, well... Tragedy hasn't... Wait. Back room. Oh, I get it. It's like, why is the host so different? Because the tragedy hasn't struck, but the tragedy striking was what caused Goch to give up painting and focus on just getting rich. But isn't this Goch, who has a relationship with his son, really the rich one? At least knock before you enter. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm quickly making a mental note where the hidden compartment is, just in case other Van Goths have, in other dimensions, timelines, have similar hiding habits. Are you guys tourists? If you want, I'd be willing to guide you around. Of course, there's a small fee involved. I think it's a bargain. How about it? Yeah. You got it! That is... Huh? Oh. You've had long enough to pay your debts. And I'm not gonna wait any longer. Either you pay up now, or I'll have you move out of this house. But what will happen to my son and me? You'll be homeless, sir. It's none of my concern. I just want to make this place into my personal storage for my precious treasures. Getting rent evicted. Hey, wait!
I'll pay that debt.
Well, this is amusing. How is our little Mr. Van today? How much have you saved from your allowance?
Yeah, very funny. This is what I got.
This won't even pay off the interest. Better luck next time.
Just wait a little bit more. Then I'll be able to get you the money you need.
What are you planning to do, little Van? Don't waste your energy on something stupid.
I'm going with these guys to search for the frozen flame. So please, just wait a little longer.
Oh, just listen to you. You're pretty bright, but you're still just a kid. It's so naive of you to believe in a fairy tale like the frozen flame. Well, what about the fairy tale of the time egg? The Chrono trigger, sir. Do you believe in that one? Of course, it's a joke, isn't it? No, we're serious. Amazing. You actually believe that legend. Are you people crazy or something? Oh, this is a woman. Whatever. Not a bad joke, though. The frozen flame is supposed to be the treasure of all treasures. Even if it's just a legend, there's something very tempting about it. All right. I will wait a little longer. Yeah, lady, we're not going to give you the Chrono trigger if we find it. Have the frozen flame ready by the time I come back here. Be careful not to burn yourself. You don't even have a portrait, lady. I don't think you have the smoke to put the pressure on us to give you the frozen flame. Although you'll probably never find it.
How arrogant of her to push us around just because we're poor. If only we had money. If we did, this never would have happened.
Hey, Van. None of that. Besides, even though we don't have money...
I don't want to hear that from you, Dad. Where are we going to live as of tomorrow? We're out of money because we're not selling any of the paintings we have in this room.
I'm sorry, Van. These pictures are just not good enough to sell yet. I only want to sell pieces that I'm satisfied with to those who understand my work.
Fine. Then I'm going to have to be the one to find us a place to live.
Do you enjoy watching family disputes? So oddly enough, seems that like the Van who doesn't have the family tragedy and the shattered relationship with his father is a little shit compared to the one who like really knows what it is to suffer and to long for a relationship with your father.
There's absolutely, positively nothing here for you, so there's no point hanging around. Thanks. Thank you for going along with my bogus story. I think it's a pretty good picture, so why won't it sell? Dad isn't too active about selling his work. He says cocky things, like he'll only sell to those who understand it. Oh well, I guess I'll have to come up with the money myself. Okay, let's see. My piggy bank is... Yep, it's here. You were just... Obviously it's there. You were just looking at it a minute ago. Okay, the money's in here too. Now the hardest part is finding a place to live. Next we have... Oh, there's no specific painting with a hiding spot behind it. Dad's homemade paint color, El Nido Blue. Painting the sea in this color gives it the smell of salt water, supposedly. If I were Dad, I would have sold this paint by itself, made a fortune off it. Then we'd be a happy family. This seashell. Mom. The only remaining reminder between me and Mom is the shell.
Wait, so did the tragedy still happen? The difference in this timeline is actually just that Goch had the strength to carry on without being forever changed. It's cracked. I can't even hear the sound of the sea. Is that the important part of this artifact, kid? But I remember it all. Mom found this shell, held it gently to my ear, and I remember that sound. The sound of the sea. I also got mad because I couldn't take home the sandcastle I made that day. And now, we have to move out of the house Mom and I lived in. Don't worry, Mom. I'll take care of Dad for you. Van always had a hard time dealing with our troubles. Ever since he was a child. I made him do without so many things that he's grown a bit sarcastic. Yet he is very kind at heart, like his mother always was. One day, I hope I can just let him do as he pleases, just like other children. You guys are still here? You need something? Are you here to buy my dad's paintings? Actually, what you were just saying. We really are looking for the frozen flame. Huh? If you're being sarcastic, you got me pretty ticked. Oh, I get it. You trying to cheer me up or something? Don't underestimate me because I'm a kid. I know that no such thing exists in this world. Or are you all some kind of simpletons? Whether you believe it or not is up to you. Stop looking at me like that. You remind me of my mom. Your eyes tell me that you're telling the truth. Even I can see that. And I'm a cynical little dickhead. But I just can't do it. I just can't leave my dad here and go off on some fool's errand, although it's tempting. I'll be alright, Van. You don't have to find any frozen flame or anything. I just want you to go out into the world and broaden your horizons. Of all the people in the world, only a handful live in happiness. No. Maybe even those who look happy aren't really happy at all. I want you to go find out for yourself what real happiness means. So, go. Dad. Van. Just be careful to lock up at night. It'd be bad if any of the paintings were stolen. I will. You be careful up there. Oh, yes, wait just a moment. The family boomerang. Take this with you. This is a boomerang? Dad, I'm not going out there to play. What am I going to do with this? This isn't a toy. During your journey, there will be danger. And this should help you when that time comes. And a boomerang comes back when it's thrown. I want it to be a reminder to you. So it's a good luck charm, huh? I don't care for such things, but oh well. I'll take it with me just in case. Alright. We gotta go before she comes back again. Why? You actually told her you were coming with a... Whatever, kid. Alright, Van joined the party. Let's name him. Of all the, like, besides the fact that most of the characters, by the time it's, like, name them, it's already accustomed you to their name. This character would, like... The whole gag is ruined if we change his name. We'll call you Van, son. Alright. If this kid's not innate blue... Fuck, man. Nonetheless, in honor of my recent playthrough of Ultima 6. We'll get the Boomeranger in the main team for now. Oh, yeah, there's... Okay, you could change that. That would work. That wouldn't spoil the gag. Okay. Well, glad I was thorough here in Termina. Now, obviously you gotta do some stuff before we can ever go back to the other world, but I hope Van doesn't, like, arbitrarily leave the party, because I want to know what happens when we take Van to Van's house in the other world. Just, like, minutes after I was like, shouldn't we be able to recruit people who are, like, also in the other place? And then we meet the Van of this world. Can we meet the Greco of this world? It'd be a nice touch if somewhere in this Termina we could meet those two parents and they're with their kid. Like the parents that when we met Greco, he was consoling them, doing the funeral rites for them for their dead child. Check the sword in the ground over there, but it turned out to be rusty. It's probably called a sacred sword in honor of a lost family member. Well, I don't know. Does it have an important inscription on it? Yeah, kid. Oh, jeez. Well, things didn't go any better for Garai and Dario. Is there anything I can get to? No? Weird. This is a great game. Like, really doing a great job of unfolding the plot. In addition to actually, it's a fun game, but...
What brings you here? You shouldn't come around here on a whim. The spirits here will wake if you disturb them. Living beings are too radiant for the spirits. Just last night, a man's spirit appeared at my bedside. He said his name was Getz or something. He's probably another lost soul still attached to this world. Very common around here. In any case, it's nothing concerning you. Now, run along and go home.
That's not... That would not be the way I would choose to try to get the, like, 6-foot-something Catman who just... Extremely sinister-looking 6-foot-something Catman who just walked into my house. I would just go with, get out of here now. Please, sir, and aren't you handsome? And would you like a scritch under the chin? I would really be trying to stay in his good graces. Okay. Well. Now wait, excuse me. We talked before, right? Alright. We go to the ruins of Viper Manor. And... Okay. I think it's a good spot for me to shut it down for the day. So let's jog over towards Viper Manor. Throw down a save. An official save. Okay. So, the plot thickens a lot. It's like there are obviously a lot of, like, echoes, callbacks to Chrono Trigger, obviously, in this game. But I mean, like, even in just, like, things that aren't literally like, oh, hey, there's a Luca and she's dead. But things that are like, we met Serge's mother with her calling up to him, like, wake up, Serge, good morning, Serge. Just like we meet Chrono for the first time. And this whole thing is kind of simultaneously vibes of the point where, Chrono dies. Spoiler alert for Chrono Trigger. And suddenly, like, the party doesn't have Chrono in it anymore for the first time. And also a flavor of the Magus joins the party. except Link's joined our party because Surge is Link's. I don't know. Very, very cool. The plot's thickening. The game continues to be fun. We still don't have an innate blue character, but I mean, I gotta keep on just talking to everyone everywhere, because obviously I don't think in any way it's necessary to abandon the party. I think the same is true of Greco and so on and so forth. Okay. I don't think I'll be playing tomorrow. I took it off the schedule, but who knows? If Danielle's got something else going on, then maybe I'll hop on in the late afternoon and play some more tomorrow. If not, then I'll be back next week, and I'll be here on the weekend playing Starflight on Saturday, classic space exploration CRPG, and Quest for Glory, or possibly Hero's Quest on Sunday, because I beat Quest for Glory with the fighter. Now I'm going to do it as a mage. I might as well also do I think I might do the EGA version too, just to see what that's all about. Play with the text parser approach to the puzzles I already know most of the solutions to. At any rate, cool. If you stuck around to the end, thank you for sticking around to the end. If you came and you left, you can't hear my voice, then it's not stopping me from saying, hey, thanks for stopping by. And yeah, that's it. This is a lot of fun. I can't wait to see where this goes, and I hope you'll be there with me. Until the next time, that we're all dumped into the same timeline at the same time and the same place. Take care of yourselves, and be kind to everyone you meet.